echoes of Real Madrid still reverberate across the sands of Saudi Arabia, where a new chapter in white was etched into the annals of football history. This wasn't just a trophy, Madridistas. This was a statement, a declaration of a hungry, unified Real Madrid rising to conquer El Clasico and claim the 2024 Spanish Super Cup. Subscribe to the channel for more epic football stories. Carlo Ancelotti, the individual solos that dazzled the desert dunes, and the resounding chorus of a new era unfolding at the Bernabeu. Remember that moment when Vinicius Jr. turned Araujo inside out, leaving him gasping for air before burying the ball past Pina. That wasn't just a goal. It was a declaration of intent, a glimpse of the Panther unleashed. And then there was Rodrigo, the quiet assassin, finishing with ice in his veins to silence the doubters. But this wasn't just a one-man show. This was a symphony of 11 instruments, each playing their part in perfect harmony. Ancelotti, the silver fox, weaving the melody, pulling the strings with tactical genius. The midfield maestros, Bellingham and Cruz, dictating the tempo with surgical precision. And the back line, a granite wall led by the lion-hearted Rudiger, repelling every Barca attack. So, Madridistas, raise your voices. Let the chants echo through the streets, because this is the sound of a new era, the sound of Real Madrid. But before we get carried away, let's rewind and dissect this masterpiece, brick by tactical brick, goal by audacious goal. Stay tuned, Madridistas, because the story of this historic victory has just begun. Let's delve into the dramatic Madrid derby that saw Real Madrid clinch the Spanish Super Cup semi-final against their city rivals, Atletico Madrid. Buckle up, Madridistas, because this was a roller coaster ride of emotions. The game kicked off with electric energy, and Atletico struck first in the 6th minute with Mario Hermoso's powerful header from a corner. The Bernabeu fell silent, but the white shirts didn't stay stunned for long. Just 13 minutes later, Antonio Rudiger equalized with a scrappy finish, setting the stage for a classic Madrid comeback. Vinicius Jr. takes the lead. The turning point came in the 28th minute when Ferland Mendy's clever flick found Vinicius Jr. on the edge of the box. The Brazilian winger, in unstoppable form, unleashed a stunning left-footed strike that left Oblak rooted to the spot. The Bernabeu erupted, and Vinicius was just getting started. Griezmann levels the score. Atletico refused to surrender, and in the 36th minute, their talisman Antoine Griezmann stepped up. The Frenchman received a pinpoint pass from Correa and fired a volley past Munin, his 422nd goal for Atletico, making him their all-time top scorer. The game was back on a knife edge, with both teams trading blows. The second half continued with relentless intensity. Rudiger, who had earlier scored for Real Madrid, unfortunately headed the ball into his own net in the 77th minute, sending the fans into a frenzy. But just when Atletico seemed to have the upper hand, Dani Carvajal popped up with a close-range finish in the 84th minute, silencing the red and white half of the stadium. Upper side drama. With the score tied at 3-3 after 90 minutes, the drama spilled into extra time. Joselu, who had come on as a substitute, put Real Madrid ahead in the 115th minute, heading home a Carvajal cross. The goal sparked ecstatic celebrations, but there was still one final twist. Diaz seals the D. With Atletico pushing for an equalizer, Real Madrid launched a counterattack in the final minute of extra time. The ball found its way to Brahim Diaz, who coolly slotted it into an empty net to secure a 5-3 victory for Los Blancos. The Bernabeu erupted in pure joy as Real Madrid booked their place in the Super Cup final, silencing their bitter rivals in the process. This Madrid derby was a masterclass in attacking football, defensive resilience, and sheer determination. Vinicius Jr.'s brilliance, Carvajal's late strike, and Joselu's timely header were the heroes of the night, while Ancelotti's tactical adjustments proved crucial in the fight back. This victory was a massive statement of intent from Real Madrid. They conquered their city rivals in a high-pressure situation and proved their hunger for more silverware. The Super Cup final awaits, and with the confidence gained from this derby triumph, there's no doubt Los Blancos will be eager to lift the trophy and solidify their dominance in Spanish football, from El Derby drama to El Clasico clash. A tale of two Super Cup battles. Madridistas, buckle up for another roller coaster ride. We've just been through the white-knuckled thrill of the Madrid derby, and now the spotlight shifts to the other side of the Clásico divide, Let's rewind to Barcelona's gritty encounter with Osasuna, and then fast forward to the much-anticipated Super Cup final, a showdown between the eternal rivals, as Barcelona faced a determined Osasuna outfit. While the final score of 2-0 might not tell the whole story, the Catalans had to dig deep for this victory. Lewandowski, ever the predator, opened the scoring early, but Osasuna refused to be intimidated. It was Felix, the young magician, who stepped up in the second half, weaving his magic and setting up Yamal for a goal. A hard-fought win, proving Barcelona's mettle against a resilient challenger. Madrid and Barcelona, both victorious in their semi-finals, now collide in the Super Cup final. Tension crackles in the air, history echoes in the stands, and anticipation hangs heavy. This isn't just about a trophy. It's about bragging rights, asserting dominance, and proving who reigns supreme in Spanish football. Who will take home the crown? Will Ancelotti's tactical chess match outwit Xavi's youthful exuberance? Can Vinicius Jr. continue his blistering form against Araujo's granite defense? Will Lewandowski add another trophy? These are the questions that keep football fans awake at night, and the answers lie just waiting to be unveiled on the Super Cup battlefield. A tale of two cities. Madridistas, hold on to your blankest scarves, and Cules, grip your Blaugrana flags. The air crackles with anticipation as the stage is set for the ultimate showdown. The Spanish Super Cup final, it's Real Madrid versus Barcelona. The fiercest rivals colliding in a battle for bragging rights and eternal glory. The clash of titans. Real Madrid, buoyed by the electrifying derby win and Vinicius Jr.'s unstoppable form, enter the final fueled by confidence and hunger. Their tactical nous and defensive resilience, orchestrated by Ancelotti's maestro hand, make them a formidable force. Barcelona, tested by Osasuna's grit, but ultimately triumphant, march into the final with Lewandowski's predatory instincts sharpened and Xavi's tactical tweaks bearing fruit. Their youthful exuberance and attacking flair promise a spectacle on the pitch. On the battlefield of Riyadh, a tactical chess match will unfold. Will Ancelotti stick to his high press, counter-attacking style, giving Vinny Jr. the freedom to terrorize the Barca defense, or will Xavi opt for a possession-based game, aiming to lure Real Madrid out and exploit their spaces with Lewandowski's clinical finishing? Electric anticipation crackles in the desert air as Real Madrid and Barcelona clash in the Spanish Super Cup final. The Bernabeu faithful roar, eager to witness their heroes claim another chapter in their legendary rivalry. Ancelotti's men, still buzzing from their dramatic comeback against Atletico, seek to extend their dominance over their Catalan rivals. Xavi's Barcelona, with Lewandowski leading the charge, vow to silence the Bernabeu and lift the trophy themselves. The stage is set for a spectacle. Can Real Madrid continue their recent momentum, or will Barcelona steal the crown in Rio? Pandemonium erupts. Bellingham threads a pinpoint pass through Barcelona's high line. Vinicius bursts forward, leaving defenders trailing like startled pigeons. He rounds the keeper, slots the ball home, and the Bernabeu explodes. 2 minutes later, Rodrigo whips in a cross. Vinicius slides in and doubles the lead. Real Madrid are off to a blistering start. Vinicius Jr. on fire. With 2 goals in 10 minutes, he's tearing the Barcelona defense apart. Barcelona fight back. Torres' shot rattles the bar. Lewandowski unleashes a thunderbolt that forces Lunin into a stunning save. The Catalans claw their way back, and in the 33rd minute, Lewandowski's thunderous volley halts Real's momentum, bringing the score to 2-1. Lewandowski strikes. Barcelona are back in the game, but will they have enough to overcome Real's early onslaught? Drama unfolds. Araujo pulls down Vinicius in the box. Penalty awarded. The Brazilian steps up, calmly converts the spot kick, restoring Real's 2-goal lead. And the tension mounts as Araujo receives a yellow card. Vinicius completes his hat trick from the penalty spot. Barcelona make desperate substitutions, but Real Madrid remain in control. In the 64th minute, Vinicius' sweet cross deflects off count, landing at Rodrigo's feet. He smashes it past Peña, extending Real's lead to 4-1. Rodrigo adds another. Real Madrid are cruising towards victory, with Vinicius Jr. pulling the strings in a dominant performance. Disaster for Barcelona. Araujo lunges at Vinicius for a second time, receiving a second yellow card and seeing red. Real Madrid cruised to a 4-1 victory, silencing the Barcelona faithful and further cementing their dominance in Spanish football. Araujo sees red. Real Madrid are crowned Spanish Super Cup champions. Vinicius Jr., with a stunning hat trick, is the undisputed hero. A new era dawns. This El Clasico wasn't just about the absence of legends, but about the rise of new kings. Bellingham, Vinicius, Valverde, Tchouaméni, and Rodrigo demonstrated the depth and talent that permeates Real Madrid's roster. They proved that even without their former talisman, the future of the Galacticos is bright, with a new generation ready to step into the spotlight and claim their own thrones. The trophy may have resided in Madrid that night, but the true victory belonged to Vinicius Jr. He had conquered his doubters, silenced his rivals, and cemented his place among the Bernabeu's legends. El Clasico witnessed the rise of a new king, and the crown, adorned with a dazzling hat trick, fit him perfectly. Madridistas, what did you think of Real Madrid's Super Cup performance? How do you see Bellingham integrating into the team in the long run? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the football discussion alive. Remember to hit that subscribe button for more insightful football content. And until next time, Hala Madrid.